Hello.
Hey guys, happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday, Eats and Treats Day. How's everybody doing today? Hope you're all well. It's kind of a cool 40 degrees here.
It is. It's kind of dark and cloudy and cool.
Sorry, there's like all this junk in front of our
That's
faces.
because that's all the stuff we're going to use to make cool stuff today. So
I'm going to try and do this.
It is Valentine's week, and so Judy found something for Valentine's. So pretty excited. Actually, when she told me the recipe ingredients, I'm like, I'm not too sure about that.
Because he's concerned about this one ingredient.
I'm concerned about beets.
Look at it.
I am not a beets fan, but we're going to make, what's it called? Deceptively
Devine red velvet cupcakes.
So we're trying something completely new, and I'm not sure if it's going to be good or not, but we shall find out. Hi, Cassie. Good to have you with us today. So
I'm actually trying to figure this out here.
Yep, so you're good. So, all right. So anyway, so we are going to, we're also going to talk about relationships today. It is Valentine's. And then we are actually 1 week away from our 29th anniversary.
Can you believe that?
So, yeah.
29 years. I stuck myself with him. 29.
You're the one that said yes, which I'm very grateful she did, but even I'm surprised she made it 29 years with this guy. So it's been a lot of molding on my end, I think.
Did you hear that? Moldy. There's a lot of moldiness.
Yeah. What, are you saying I'm old?
He's aged. Age is just a number.
I'm not aged, I'm seasoned.
Oh, brother.
I'm seasoned to perfection, baby.
Brother, perfection. There's no such thing.
No, I'm working on perfection. Perfection is a process. It's not.
That's right.
That's important.
Process, progression, whatever.
That
those
is
are things. I
perfection.
didn't write about that, but
it is a process. So, and I'm still working on being seasoned and perfected. So.
So while we're not going to discuss about you being seasoned and perfected. We're going to talk about what we're trying to make right here, because we did say it was Valentine's, and we're going to make a healthy Valentine red velvet cupcake. Why? Well, I'm not going to tell you can't have the other kind of red velvet cupcakes out there. I'm just going to try this. This is actually a Beachbody recipe, and they it's really a neat well, just a neat company organization in itself, just because they always, not only do they want to provide you awesome workouts and a healthy shake and all that, but they also give you tools to help you through your entire, life, having a healthy lifestyle and giving you healthy recipes. So
with their recipe section is the bomb.
It is. It's huge.
Turned out pretty good.
It's huge. It's big, and and Beachbody has they test these in their test kitchen. Okay, I'm sure a lot of recipes are tested in a test kitchen, but we have to test it in our own, because sometimes it's just...
And I don't know how to open this.
And he's trying to open the food processor. Can I tell you why we're using a food processor? Who is that? Hello, Marissa. Hi.
Right,
hey, love you and your husband. Love seeing you guys. Yes, last week. It was awesome. Okay, wait.
There you go.
So let me tell you why we're using a food processor now. You know how I love my Ninja? I broke it. I was trying to make, what were we making?
I don't know, but she overused it.
Yeah, I was making, oh gosh, I was making, my daughter wanted to make Oreo cookies. That's a whole nother recipe, and it's not healthy. But anyways, not that recipe. But she was making Oreo cookies, and the frosting was in our Ninja blender, or yeah, and it just didn't turn, and so I broke the motor. So we're going to try it in our food processor today.
Okay, so what do we have?
We have a whole can of beets that are drained.
Okay.
So we're going to put that in.
Okay.
And then we got extra virgin olive oil. No. Extra virgin organic coconut oil.
So how much?
Which is a third cup.
Third cup?
A third cup. And then a teaspoon and a half of vanilla. And I love this vanilla. Every time I open it, I have to smell. Oh my gosh, it's like a drug. I love it. The vanilla extract, because that's straight from Mexico. Teaspoon and a half.
Okay.
And then a cup of almond milk. Let's see how well this does, because we didn't do this before we came on.
Okay, almond milk.
Okay,
check.
And the tablespoon of lemon juice.
Okay.
There's all this stuff in front of us, huh? Sorry, guys.
Okay.
We'll move this out of the way. So tablespoon of lemon juice.
Okay.
And the 2 eggs. Got 2 eggs
Little
going.
swivels.
Hey, Ashton. Sun just came back in. Okay, and then a 1/2 cup of coconut sugar.
Okay.
And then 1/2 teaspoon of sea salt.
Okay. Oh, that doesn't want to come out. Hold on. Okay.
And then the cocoa powder, and I think, let me look. Cocoa powder is 1 tablespoon.
Okay.
That's all we're supposed to put in it. But this gets super loud, so hang tight.
All right. So.
I'm so sorry. So
All right.
sorry.
Okay, here we go. Get ready. Did we break this one too?
No, you just don't know how to use it. What did you just do?
I pushed press.
Oh my gosh. Let me work it. It was just working a second ago. Seriously? He just broke it.
I did. I pushed the play button.
Play?
Or the on button, the start button. Oh well, let me hand mix it. That's okay.
You can't hand mix this. This has got to be blended. We're having...
Sorry, I just have to laugh because things keep breaking down. So it was our Ninja, then my car. I broke my car
He did
this
something.
week. It just shredded the fan blades
Hold on.
when the fan shroud died, and then now our food processor is done.
I think I think you blew a circuit. So hold on. Let me try it over here.
Blow a
Oh
circuit.
my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Oh, that
It was
is
just fine a second ago.
I know. That's been the story of our life the last couple of weeks. It just everything breaks. So.
Oh, wait. If it's not locked. Okay.
Oh! You got it to work. All right, keep going. Nope.
Oh my heavens.
Let's just try to hand blend it. It's okay. I can blend fast. So.
29 years and toasted a food pot. Yeah, and oh wait, you did. Hey Phil, miss you too. Definitely. He wants to hand blend this. I don't you can't.
I'm gonna try.
Well, let me explain something to you. Did you see how big the beets were?
Yeah, it's okay.
Wait, I wanted to try this again over here. I think we blew a circuit.
No, we didn't blow a circuit. That's just funny. So, all right, let me grab that thing. So, one of the lessons that I've learned in life is that you have to be willing to adapt.
Adapt, be flexible. I was just gonna go keep trying it.
No, that's okay. And I think that's an important tie into relationships because you really do have to be flexible in a relationship.
Compromising, understanding, all those kind of things. And I think in any relationship, because you could disagree with your best friend, you could disagree with
You
your
and I
siblings,
never disagree.
And we're not disagreeing now because I don't want him to blend it with this stupid whisk. I want to keep trying
It's
it.
not gonna work.
But hey, whatever. Okay.
Sometimes
so-
you deal with the stubbornness of each other.
It's true. It's true. If we weren't, I think it's, what are you trying to do now?
I'm mixing it while we talk about it. So I think one of the things too that, as we're talking about relationships, actually the thing that you posted was importance of nurturing a relationship.
And I'm going to do something while he's going to tell you
Okay,
this
you're
one
gonna
story.
keep trying. She's
Yeah.
gonna be stubborn and she's gonna
Yeah.
go try to make
I
it
let-
work.
Hey,
but
I compromise and I let you hand
all
mix
right,
it.
and you go and it's not gonna work. So, but anyway, when she said that the topic, when we discussed the topic, be nurturing, the importance of nurturing a relationship, I was reminded of a story that I had a number of years where there was a couple that I was very close to, and every once in a while I would drop in and was helping them with some of the things that they were working through. And I came over to their house towards kind of about 6:30 or 7 o'clock, and I came in and the house was just, I'll just say it was a train wreck. And when I came in, there was this guy sitting on the couch and he's playing video games. There's a baby on the ground with a very stale, poopy diaper. And there's a baby in the high chair crying and screaming, wanting some attention. And the mom is in the kitchen trying to cook dinner and get it all done, and he's asking, well, when's it going to be done? And I asked him, I go, well, why don't you get up and take care of one of the kids to make it easier for her? And he's like, well, I've been working all day. I need to come down, come home and unwind for a while. I go, well, don't you think your wife's been working all day and struggling, trying to get the kids taken care of and get dinner together for you, and you can't come home and just take 5 minutes and pick a baby up, change a diaper, or pick up the baby that's crying and help that one? And he just kind of mumbled, well, I just get so tired. So I went and picked up the baby that was crying in the high chair and helped her out. And it just, I asked him, I go, when you guys were first dating, you guys actually lived, he lived in Mountain Home and she lived in Boise. And if she would have called you at 11 o'clock and said on a Friday night, hey, come see me, you would have drove all the way from Mountain Home to Boise to see her. And now you can't even get your butt up and walk to the kitchen to help with the baby. I go, no, and you wonder why your relationship is struggling. You got to spend the time nurturing and contributing in your relationship, all through the stages when you're first courting all the way to now. I mean, you're 7 years into your marriage, and that doesn't end. You got to be serving and doing your part in building the marriage. So
yeah, no, for reals. I was just, by the way, I got it to work. You did blow something because I went over to where our washer and dryer is, and so obviously the amps are better there.
Now the washer and dryer won't work. But that's okay. We got red velvet cupcakes
done. Anyways,
all right. So what's next?
I did turn and I did make it work.
Okay.
So but in conjunction, I don't want you to touch it.
Okay, I'm not touching nothing.
I'm scared for him to touch it. Okay. Well, we're supposed to actually add this 1.5 cups of flour in it and have it going at the same time. But I'm not sure if that's going to work.
I would just pour it in.
Okay, we're just going to pour it in. So I'm going to take this off. I'm going to switch spots with you.
Okay, switch spots.
But I think that's kind of important. I think the thing is that the perception with that relationship with the couple that you were explaining,
Yeah.
I think that, I don't want to, diss the guy the whole time. He just was, I think, I don't know the people that he's talking about, but I just wondered if, they both, I think it's about valuing and understanding each other. Like, understanding that you're both working hard. You're both trying to, help the children, help the family. You're both, he's doing his part by being at work, and she's doing her part because she's at work at home. And, just because he's working outside the home doesn't mean that his job stops inside the home. Excuse me.
The flour's getting in your...
All of a sudden, I think the flour went up. So, I think that we just have to realize that it's what we talked about last week, that mutual respect and the mutual respect for each other and respecting each other's roles in the relationship. But I think too, it's understanding and serving. So I was reminded of that just at church today. There was some talks, and one of the guys was talking about service, and I know, okay, like from this is a relationship with my dogs. I will tell you my relationship with the dogs. Okay, so that was a cup and a half. No, because I'm gonna blend it again. But that's a cup and a half of gluten-free flour. I think you probably could use regular all-purpose flour, but trying to keep it healthy. It's gluten-free flour. You probably could do wheat flour, but I'm not really sure that wheat flour is very dense. So I'm not really sure how that would fly. I think you want to do half and half if you did that. That's a half and a cup of almond flour that I just put in. And then this is, I think, a tablespoon of baking powder. Yeah. So this is a tablespoon of baking powder. Yep. So, I was talking about my relationship with the dogs. So we have 2 dogs. They're not Jody's. They're not ours. They're not actually our kids, our sons that are off of college. Anyways, it's their dogs.
We inherited the dogs.
Yes, we inherited them because of the fact that they're gone. But that's okay. Well, I'm not really a dog lover. I love my kitty. We had a cat. I loved her dearly. But I'm not saying I don't like our dogs. I'm just not a dog lover. So, but as I feed them every day, I mean, I make sure I go out there, feed them. We come home, I see them. I'm going out and I'm feeding them. I started thinking about how, I mean, I know that feeding them is like, you got to do that. You got to feed them, but it's also service, right? When you're making dinner for your family, that's service. So as I feed them, they're coming up to me, they're licking me, they're, you know, and I'm like, oh. So I'm actually starting to gain a relationship with the animals. That's going to happen with anybody. You serve them, they're going to, it's reciprocal. You'll see some reciprocity is basically what I'm trying to say. You'll get served back. You'll receive that feeling, that good feeling. And if you think about something that you cherish, and you serve what you cherish, then you value it. And I don't know how to explain it any more than that.
No, I think that's a positive point. I mean, and your example's great. As you served, you developed a love, and vice versa. And that's really the key. I mean, whether you're a friend, a new friends, or you're, you know, dating, or whether you're in a long-term marriage, the more you serve each other, the more you give of yourself, the more you develop a love for each other, because people see that you're willing to give of yourself, and they naturally reciprocate that because they feel of your love towards them. And that's really where it all starts, is by serving and loving each other. And you know, especially if you're courting someone, whether you're newly or 29, 50 years into it, the importance is to continually be serving, loving, and courting each other. So. Well,
and I think you can't neglect it. I think that's what ends up happening. It's almost like a neglected fire. If you neglect a campfire, right, it eventually goes out. So if you want to keep it burning, then you have to stoke it. You have to add fuel, that which is firewood. So what can you do in whatever relationship, whether you're kids, friends, siblings, parents, couples, husband, wife, whatever, you have to continually be intentional with that relationship.
Oh, I like that. Be intentional with your relationship.
Yeah, just remember them.
Yep.
Think about, think about what, you know, makes them happy. I mean, even little notes. I think I remember you used to leave little notes for me, and then I remember you used to do that, and I mean, I'm not upset that
so she's the hint. It's
no,
like,
no,
you give me a hint.
No. Is that, like, the other time, I think it surprised you. He left on a trip, and I left him a little granola bar.
It did surprise me.
Yeah, that said, I love you, you know, have a great trip, you know.
Yeah. Opened my suitcase and had a surprise. That was the first time I've ever had that. It was nice. So.
See, 29 years, I finally did it.
It's good, but you kept it, keeping it alive.
I think it's kind of spontaneous, something different. Yeah. So. I think nurturing it with any relationship, you want to be spontaneous, but you can always, like for our relationship, every week we go on a date night. That's a sacred night. That means it's not bothered. We make sure that we do something every single weekend. Yep,
and we're going to talk about that more next week for our anniversary.
Oh, yeah.
So you got to hold that stuff.
Okay.
So let's finish the stuff.
Oh, sorry. Let's see if it's going to work here, though. Hold on.
All right, let's go.
Sorry. That was super loud. Okay, so we got, wow, that really turned out like a batter. It's pink. Okay, I don't want to screw it up again.
Okay, ooh, that looks good.
I know, but what does it taste like?
I don't know.
Wow,
we'll find out when we cook it.
No, you don't. I want to taste it now. I want to taste it, but I'm taking, what is it called? I'm scraping the sides.
Okay.
Oh, there it goes. I just blended it in.
Okay. That looks good.
That looks like it. Okay, so I want to taste the batter. I know that's bad. Don't do that. Because it's like got raw.
Well, show them the batter when you pull it out.
Okay.
So,
it's got really raw egg whites.
Just take a spoonful.
Oh my gosh, what is it called?
Raw eggs.
Raw eggs. Gall.
Come on, be Rocky. Need the raw eggs.
See?
So there
Isn't
you
that
go.
Cool?
Looks awesome.
Okay, but I'm gonna try it. I am. Okay.
It's gonna be better when it's cooked.
No. I taste the chocolate.
Okay.
I don't taste the beets. Hallelujah.
Yay!
Are you kidding? I was like, that just. Sorry, if you love beets, I apologize, but it stinks when you open the can.
Excuse me.
So,
okay. You want me to dish these in here?
Yeah. So what we're gonna do is we gotta cook these for, let me see, 20 minutes. We're gonna put it in the little cupcake liners. Hang on, I forgot I had to spray them.
Okay.
So you're supposed to put the liners in and then spray the liners. I'm not sure why, but we're gonna do that because I never do that. We're gonna spray the liners and then we're gonna cook it for 20 minutes and then we'll be back. So I think, but Cassie says something here. What did she say? I said that, oh, she likes your apron. Yes, Cassie. This is how he gets, whoa, this is how he gets his muscles. So
Gotta do something to get a six-pack.
anyway, so we'll be back in like 30 minutes probably, and we're going to show you how to make the frosting too. And if you have any questions or anything you want to add to what we talked about, please put it in the comments and we'll come back and talk about it. All right, we'll see you guys in a little bit.
See you in a few.
Thanks. Hey,
we
are back, and look. Wait, do I hold the whole thing? I'll
yes,
make it
you
all
can.
go down.
Don't do like I did last week.
Yeah, about like dumped it. Here, go take it to him.
Oh, they
so
smell super yummy.
Yeah.
Look at that. Oh, yeah. So, I'm going to say I was very skeptical by the ingredients, but I'm very optimistic.
By the smell.
Well, by the smell and by the consistency of the batter when we were done. So,
Well, it's like, it's turned out, these are just like cupcakes.
yeah, they're just like
They
cupcakes.
look like cupcakes. We haven't tasted one yet. We wouldn't do that to you.
No, but she did test the batter. So, all right. So, let's make some icing so that we can taste these things. So, what do I have here first?
So this is 5 tablespoons of coconut sugar and a tablespoon of cornstarch. And you're supposed to blend that together.
Okay.
I'm not sure. Do we trust him using this thing?
I don't know. We shall
Don't
see.
touch the, yeah. Last time okay, so it's going to get loud again. Press the on. They say to blend that. I'm not sure why you need to blend cornstarch and sugar when it's already crystal.
It's already crystallized. So.
Or not crystallized, I guess, but it's like a little crystal thing. But they wanted it to be powdery, so that's kind of powdery.
It's powdery.
So then, this is the clincher. You're using avocados as like, instead of, the confectioners, the powdered sugar, you're using avocado.
Another reason why I was skeptical of this recipe.
So the avocado is kind of the binder. Oh, you're going to have to scoop out some of the raw. I wonder sometimes when you get the avocado what it's going to be like inside. It always concerns me.
You don't want the dark?
We don't want the dark.
Okay.
So while he's scooping out the dark, bruised areas of avocado, I'm just going to keep cutting this one. And I don't know how you guys all cut up an avocado, but this is what I do. So I just cut it.
Okay, you want it in here?
Yeah, hold on. Let's make sure.
Let's make sure.
Make what?
Because we've had a few missteps in
Yes.
reading the recipe, so we're
Yes.
double checking.
We're just going to put it all in there. 2
Okay.
avocados.
Okay.
And then I'm going to take the yuckies out of this one. I'm just going to put it in there. Here's
Okay.
that. 2 avocados. Then we're going to do lemon juice, which is a tablespoon and a teaspoon of fresh lemon juice. Well, we just use lemon juice from the concentrate. Oh, God, I almost put in the wrong thing. Hold on, I got to put this one in.
Okay.
And lemon juice, and this has lemon juice and pure vanilla extract. That's a teaspoon and a half of that. We're going to pour all that in. And then the cocoa powder. That's a 1/4 cup of cocoa powder.
So a little bit more chocolate.
Yeah, we're making chocolate frosting. Okay, I'm going to put this lid on because
Okay.
I just don't know if I
She
trust
still doesn't trust me.
But watch, it doesn't work on him. Okay, here we go.
All right.
Sorry, I know that's super
Wow,
loud.
that looks
Wait. Oh.
that looks like frosting. Wow, I'm impressed.
Oh yeah, dang.
Wow.
I've made avocado brownies before. Avocado brownies, and I still see chunks of avocado. So we're going to blend that a little bit more because I don't want chunks of avocado. in my frosting. Okay. I think we're good. Go show them what this looks like.
Okay. Actually, let's just take a spoonful out.
Okay.
Might be easier.
If he doesn't drop the spoon.
So look at that. Oh yeah.
You can smell the chocolate.
Oh, it smells awesome.
Okay.
So,
Here we
all right.
go.
So now we
We're
get
gonna
to put
frost
it
the
on our.
cupcake.
Let's do
Here's
one so we can
No.
test it.
I'm gonna do 2. I want
You're
my
gonna
own
eat
cupcake.
2?
No.
Oh yeah, one for you, one for
Oh,
me.
I thought he was gonna say like one we share.
Well, it is Valentine's.
No, not yet.
Oh, it's chocolate, so there's no sharing in this
No
house.
sharing. Okay. I'm gonna
All right.
get some frosting. Put it on my cupcake. Oh, I mean that's
It
nice.
feels just, yeah, the consistency
It's actually
is
a lot smoother.
really smooth.
I want lots of frosting. Hold on. Okay.
All right.
Let me taste the
I'd
frosting.
say we try that. Oh, that's cheating.
I'm cheating. Oh, that's good.
Wow.
Okay.
That frosting's dang good.
Here
All right, ready? Here we go. That's pretty good.
It's not very sweet.
No, it's not.
It's not sweet like your, your boxed cake
Wow.
recipes or like the just things that cupcakes you get in the store. It's not super sweet, but it's definitely chocolate. Does it have a tang to it?
Yeah, it has kind of a tang.
It's that lemon.
I think so. It's really good. I'm not a big cupcake fan, but I like these. These are nice.
But I wonder why you put lemon. I mean,
to
other
give
than
it that tang.
and I think it has to do with the avocado.
I would have
Brownie.
never thought you could have made frosting out of avocado.
Because I've made brownie avocados before too. This is good.
Wow.
Great job, Beachbody.
That's a keeper.
This is a good test kitchen.
Yeah, you guys should make these for your sweetheart for Valentine's.
They're super. I thought they were super easy. There's a lot of ingredients, but when you make homemade cake, anyways, you got several ingredients. I'm sorry, I'm choking up.
Wow, these are really good.
I don't know about the lemon.
I like the lemon. I like the tang in it. I wouldn't take the lemon out. That's what makes the frosting taste good.
Really?
Yeah, that's part of it. Because the lemon's in the frosting.
But it's got chocolate, so I don't care. I'm good. I eat dark chocolate. So this actually does taste like dark chocolate, though, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's really...
It's not milk chocolate, so... And the cake itself... Wait, let me taste the cake by itself.
The cake by itself's good, too.
Definitely
But
not chocolatey.
But it's better. Yeah, it's definitely... I wouldn't eat it without the frosting. You gotta have the frosting.
No, I think it tastes good. Taste it without
I
the
did.
frosting. You did?
Yeah, it tastes good, but why go halfway when you can go all the way?
It's awesome. Guys, this is a keeper.
Yep.
Good one.
You'll definitely have to try this. So I hope you guys have a great Valentine's this week. Do something nice for somebody, especially somebody you love.
Mommies. Daddies.
Mommies count. Daddies, nah.
Siblings. No. Anyway, have a great one, guys. Oh, did you lose that too?
I don't know. It's right here.
And
I
the
can get it.
frosting. Have a great week, guys. Take it easy. We'll see you next week when we talk about us. We're actually going to be on a road trip, so we will be talking to you from Las Vegas.
On our anniversary.
On our
So
anniversary.
we're going to talk about a recipe for 29 years of bliss. At least for me.
Bye all.
See
Thanks. We'll
ya.
leave on that note. Enjoy.